Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Assassin's Creed. It's been a while, it's been a very long while. I actually am finding it a bit tricky to figure out where we were. I just know we are very close to the end of this game and I just abandoned it. Bruh. Sadness, but we are currently in Jerusalem, I believe, and we have to journey towards Osuf and find Robert. I'm just gonna stay on the streets. Or maybe I'll stay on the rooftops for now. I'll stay on the rooftops. Stay on the rooftops for now. You can't assassinate. Yeah, so we are about to go confront Robert finally. After all this time. And yeah, that's where we are in the game. Almost at the end. Hopefully we can wrap this up in like another 2 videos maximum. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you feel like it. I don't know. But let's just enjoy the story of this. Are they gonna attack me? If I'm actually wanting to go to Osuf right now. How do I get to that location? Can I fast travel? I need a fast travel option, sir. Please. I'm freaking climbing here, sir. Calm your nuppies. Calm your nuppies, sir. So what is your problem? Look at this guy. Just go back to your freaking old age home, sir. Wow. Sir, I don't know why that guy has to get on me about my religion right now. Imagine running through the streets and somebody's like, God has forsaken me. Like, calm down. To call the horse. What a fool. Oh my. Stop talking. Did you call me a fool? I don't know, but you look like the guy who called me a fool. Finally in Osuf. Kill Robert the bald fool. I'm freaking coming for you, dude. Freaking Templar Knight. Thinks he's the best in the west, in the south. How do you get down here? I have to. You thought I forgot the controls? You thought I probably did. I forgot most of the controls, but not the ones that matter. How do you get through this area? I think I have to go in on foot. I'm just here for Robert. None of you have to die. None of you have to die. It's just Robert that I have a problem with. Why are you guys helping Robert? He doesn't even come from here. You guys are trash. Like, why do we even need to do this, Robert? Robert doesn't need you to be protecting him. Oh my gosh. What's this guy doing over here? Oh, hey! You like projectiles? Take that. Oh my gosh. Like, seriously, they imagine risking your life for a bold man. I mean, bold people are cool. I think bad against boldness. Just Robert, bold Roberts. Mess this guy up already. Last guy holding me back. This is the right way. He's gonna be another. Oh wait, is this Robert? This isn't Robert. I don't care about anybody but Robert. Hey, I can't even get through here. Freaking bold army over here. Please tell me that was the last wave of enemies. Please tell me I already see them. I already see them. Or is this the guy?
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Wait, is this guy? Who knew? This guy's Robert. I'm an idiot.
Misunderstand. It's Al-Muallim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Where's Baldy?
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
You've a traitor in your midst.
And he has hired you to kill me? Come to gloat about it before you strike? I won't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then! That I may judge the truth!
What is his name?
Who is this traitor?
Robert? Is there a Robert? Yeah. You know a Robert? You look like a Robert.
Robert de Sable.
My
Robert.
lieutenant!
Yeah, that guy.
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He
Well,
seeks
obviously.
revenge against your
He's
people
not
for the
gonna-
havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabran. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
Exactly.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
Oh snap, it's Robert right there.
My liege, it is an assassin that stands before us.
Hiding his
These
boldness behind the
creatures are
helmet.
masters
You
of
can't hide that,
manipulation.
sir.
Of course it isn't
You
true.
can't hide that.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader army?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really
Is this
is no
mortal?
time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Wait.
Why?
I think
What do you intend? Surely
A
you do not
battle.
believe him?
a battle with your
It is a
enemy.
difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
God.
Thank
He's
you.
gonna let us fight.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord.
Robert was like
Let
me.
this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassins!
Hey, wait. Why are all of you taking out your swords? What the heck? Why does he get like 10 other guys to help him? That's not how fate works. Robert, are you the guy? Why is your helmet so bloody? Why is your helmet so bloody? You know your KD is like 0.1. Something in a number. Negative 0. Just killing the minions. Killing off the minions so that I can focus on fighting this guy outside of the enemy. Wait, where's Robert? Wasn't that Robert? gonna die to a random guy. Get your hands up for me, dude. Where's Robert? Where is this fight for God and witness and... Come on, dude, I need... Close on this. Why am I fighting a random... Hey, Robert, I didn't mean it. Wait, Robert, I can't see you. Okay, let's go. Cheap move. Run off them. Why can't I eat you when you get up? It's crazy that you can't eat this guy. You can only do counter move. What kind of cheap... I'm dead. I'm gonna have to redo the whole Robert fight. How do I eat you? How do I actually make contact? With my sword. My blade. Get your hands off of me, Robert. Filthy hands. Here we go. I don't think you can either. You have to just counter, basically. Yeah. I thought he was gonna get me. Robert! I have 0 armor, let's just take into account that. Exactly, that's what happens when you wear full body armor and armor when you're born.
Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes?
Yep.
The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
A 10th? None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I
Not
doubt
Daddy
very much you take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
No, say it ain't so.
He is your
Say it
master.
ain't so.
Al-Mualim.
Lies,
But he is not a Templar.
lies. He's a
Did you ever
freaking
wonder
assassin
how it
master.
is he knew so much? Where to find us? How
He's an
many
old
we
man.
numbered? What we aspire to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share. Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
It's an interesting point that you make. See, if Al-Mualim is the master of assassin and he's betraying, he's not actually loyal to the assassins. Is the Assassin's Brotherhood a scam?
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
You may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
I was bored.
He
I
threatened
had
my
nothing else
brothers
to
and
do.
what we stand for.
Vengeance, then.
No, not vengeance.
Justice.
That there might be peace.
This is what you fight for.
Justice, that there might be peace. I'm Batman.
Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming. Violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Okay, bye. Just killed a bunch of you guys, but okay. No problem, I guess.
I said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking
The
about, but
assassins,
whatever's going on
like,
down there has got nothing to do with me.
Opening fire.
They're
down there.
here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them. What's the situation down there?
We're taking heavy fire.
Can you contain it, or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5
This
or
one
6.
looks so different in the
Got them
first game.
outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through.
His face changed. Look at that nose. Wow.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't
man.
leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this.
I don't even
How would I
know.
even contact them? Telepathy? Come on.
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
Threat's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. A little research facility not as secure as you thought it
Stab
was?
him in the neck.
Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
Just stab him
What
in the
Lucy
neck.
here
He's
is
not
trying to
prepared for
say
that.
Is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
Okay, so you just killed the whole assassin, the existing modern day Assassin's Brotherhood right then and there. Interesting. Thanks for nothing, Lucy. Shaking idiot. Got me in trouble with that guy. Just laying down fully clothed. I sleep in
Get
a
up.
hoodie. Who sleeps in a hoodie?
Even earlier than
Must
usual,
be extremely cold.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Doc. If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
What? What did he mean by that? Remembered by some of us. Come back here, freaking fool. Is this the point where you can steal the pin? I haven't found that moment. I think I missed it. Unless it's now. It's not now. Let's just go finish this.
Here. Where is everyone?
Gone to see the master.
Who is you?
Was it the Templars?
Who is you?
Did they attack again?
They walk the path
What path? What are you talking about?
towards the light.
Speak sense.
There is only what the master shows us. This is the truth.
You've lost your mind.
You
Man, you
too
smell kinda
will
funky,
walk the
dude. You
path,
smell kinda funky
or
as well.
you will perish. So the master commands.
It was Al-Muallim, wasn't it? What's he done to you?
Praise be to the master, for he has led us to the light.
Oh no. He gave them all cocaine. You got the whole footage high on cocaine. Oh, day. That guy was about to give me a prophecy and then he just got startled. The world. Oh, yeah, my brothers all contaminated mines. How's it going? How's it going? You guys seem clingy today. Hey! I actually have to do this. I have to kill you all. Good thing none of you other guys actually train enough. Sit down. Oh my gosh. Do I have to kill all of them? It's such a waste of time. Oh, exactly. You guys suck. Look at them run. Look at them run. I did all your guys' homework and this is how you repay me.
Altair! Up here!
Assassin's Brotherhood is just a bunch of bullies. Where are they? Where are those guys that were calling me? Oh.
You picked a fine time to arrive.
So it seems.
Guard yourself well, friend. Al-Mualim has betrayed
Freaking
us.
Malik.
Yes. Betrayed his Templar allies as well.
How do you know?
After we spoke, I returned to the ruins beneath Solomon's temple. Robert had kept a journal, filled its pages with revelations. What I read there broke my heart.
He
But
did
it also
you,
opened my
Malik.
eyes.
That you can just go
You
back
were
there.
right, Altair. All along our master has used us. We were not meant to save the Holy Land, but deliver it to him. He must be stopped.
Be careful, Malik. What he's done to the others, he'll do to us given the chance. You must stay far from him.
What would you propose? My blade arm is still strong and my men remain my own. It would be a mistake not to use us.
Distract these thralls then. Assault the fortress from behind. If you can draw their attention away from me, I might reach Al-Mualim.
I will do as you ask, Dai.
The men we face, their minds are not their own.
That's literally a fake
can
chore.
avoid killing
It's like
me.
a chore. Just to get rid
Yes.
of them.
Though he has betrayed the tenets of the Creed, it does not mean we must as well. I'll do what I can.
It's all I ask. Safety and peace, my friend.
Your presence here will deliver us both.
Oh, thank you. We've become such great friends. After I got you to lose your arm. Caused that whole accident. I can't believe Altair just told them that they should go do that useless task just to get rid of them. Now we can't get their help anyway if they decide to come back. How did he do that? Who closed the gate? Does he have guys at the top?
There are so many innocents.
Hello.
I must be
Thank
careful
you,
not to
thank you.
harm them.
I know I'm going to save you all. Don't worry about that. You guys, don't worry about that, ma'am. Sir, can you move out of my bed also? How did you grow that magnificent beard? Let's move along.
No! What's happening?
Oh, he was upstairs. He was upstairs.
Student returns.
I've never been one to run.
Never been one to listen either.
I still live because of it.
What will I do with you?
Let me go.
Oh, Altair. I hear the hatred in your voice. Feel its heat. Let you go? Well, that would be unwise.
What is
Why are you
this
doing
white
this?
noise in my ears?
I
Blowing a
found
dog whistle.
proof
Proof of what?
that nothing is true. And
Everything's
everything is
permitted.
permitted.
Whoa, the creed.
Come, destroy the betrayer.
Literally the Assassin's
and
Brotherhood
keep
is a
from this
scam.
world.
I already killed you guys. And now I'll do it again. This guy didn't even have a sword when I killed him. I'm gonna try it, Robert Ghost. Freaking chubby ghost.
Face me! Or are you afraid?
I have stood before 1,000 men, all of them superior to you, and all of them dead by my hand. I am not afraid.
Prove it.
That was like when, like 25,000 years ago.
Fear? Look at the power I command.
Oh wow. Now instead of one old man, I have to fight 10 old men. Cool. I think that about evens the odds, technically. Why don't you just get back up? It's like you might as well just keep countering during this fight. They attack too quickly for you to get any attack. I'm dead. He killed me. I'm a freaking idiot. Oh wow, I'm still alive. I'm an alive idiot. Sit down, Dad. Sit down, Dad. Sit down. Stay down, Dad.
Have you any final words?
You lied to me. Called Robert's goal foul when all along it was yours as well.
I've never been much good at sharing.
You betray me.
You won't succeed. Others will find the strength to stand against you.
And this is why, so long as men maintain free will, there can be no peace.
I killed the last man who spoke as such.
Bold words, boy. But just words.
Then let me go. I'll put words into action. Tell me, Master, why did you not make me like the other assassins? Why allow me to retain my mind?
Who you are and what you do are twined too tight together. To rob you of one would have deprived me of the other. And those Templars had to die. But the truth is, I did try. In my study, when I showed you the treasure. But you are not like the
Oh
others.
wow, he tested.
You saw through the illusion.
Use brain.
Illusion?
That's
Mind
all it's ever
control.
done. This Templar treasure, this piece of Eden, this word of God. Do you understand now? Red Sea was never parted. Water never turned to wine. It was not the machinations
Also,
of
the
Iris
Ubisoft
that
then
spawned
trying
the
to like
Trojan War, but
completely
illusions, all of them.
What you plan is no less an
like
illusion.
devalue the Bible and the Christian religion.
Their
The
will.
heck was that about?
Is it any less real than the
Ubisoft.
phantoms the Saracens and Crusaders follow now? Those craven gods who retreat from this world that men might slaughter one another in their names? They live amongst an illusion already. I'm simply giving them another. One that demands less blood.
At least they
Ubisoft low-key promoting atheism.
Or do they? Aside from the occasional convert or heretic?
It isn't right.
And now logic has left you. In its place, you embrace emotion. I'm disappointed.
What's to be done then?
You will not follow me, and I cannot compel you.
And you refuse to give up this evil scheme.
It seems then we are at an impasse.
No, we are at an end.
I will miss you, Altair. You were my very best student.
Okay. Get your hands off me, old man. Freaking deranged old man.
Blind
Easy.
is all you've ever been.
I
All
steal
you'll
your
ever
flag.
be.
How about I steal your flag? How about that? How do you like that when I steal your flags? Where is he? You freaking it. I never understand boss fights like this. You like talk all this like confidence and then you run away every time I get a hit. Oh my gosh, and then you kill me with one hit. I'm sorry for you disobeying the words of that you were saying. Where are you? I seen you hiding over there. Like I was saying, I don't get boss fights like this with the guy. Talks like he's so powerful and then he just runs after getting hit. The freaking lock one is messing with me during this fight. You suck. You suck, old man. Time to retire, time to sit down and leave it to the younger generation. The royal freaking sword. You thought you could be up. My ult's back now, you're about to get freaking slaughtered. I mean, where is he? Hello? Oh my gosh. You suck. Okay, you can't hit him either. Just slap him around a bit. No! No, 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 no! Somebody went crazy on the flute for this. Like, they really like made use of that flute guy. The one flute guy. For this one fight. I didn't even have to press anything with that. You just automatically stabbed his
Impossible.
mentor.
The student does not defeat the teacher.
Okay.
الشيء واقع مطلق بل كل ممكن.
So it
Translation?
seems.
Huh?
You have won then.
What?
Go and claim your prize.
You held fire in your hand, old man. It should have been destroyed.
Destroy the only thing capable of ending the Crusades and creating true peace? Never.
Then I will.
We'll see about that.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
True.
Destroy it! Destroy it as you said you would.
Maybe I'll
can't.
keep that around, you know.
But you won't.
It's like the symbiote. You can't resist the power that it wields. Just grab that. How do you grab that? All the locations of the artifacts.
We've got it.
And that's what they were after, all the locations. And that's how the Templars found out all the locations of the freaking artifacts.
What the hell was that?
And, you know, now they got
We've got the map.
How many?
At least half a dozen.
We don't need them all.
We should assume some amount of decay. I can't imagine they'll all still be functioning. At least 2 appear to reside on land masses that no longer exist.
We'll dispatch teams to each site and determine viability. We only need 1, after all.
What about the rest?
Oh, they only need one.
Collect them. Let's not leave anything to chance. Last thing we need is some damn survivor making trouble for us in the new world.
And the assassin?
We have what we need. Kill him.
Wait.
Oh, snap.
You know how these things work. I doubt we'll be able to walk right in.
What is she talking to?
We might need him. His memories. I'd recommend we hold him until we have confirmation that there aren't any surprises waiting for us at the sites.
This is a waste of time.
You said it yourself. We shouldn't leave anything to chance.
Very well. Ensure we have no further need of him, then kill him.
Fine.
Who is that character? That character is not important throughout this. We've never seen that character. He doesn't
my
have a
authority.
name.
I just saved your ass.
Let's go. We've got a lot of work to do. Don't get too comfortable, Mr. Miles. We'll be back for you soon enough.
She just showed the chick, man.
What the hell is that?
Subject 16. What does it say here? You again? Yona again?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Looks like... Is that blood? The hell were they keeping here before me? And what happened to him?
How does he just know that's blood? I guess
What
that's
does it
part
mean,
of
I wonder?
the eagle vision. I hope it's blood, you know. I mean, he was alone in that room for Subject 16. Isn't there more to this? Isn't there a escape sequence, or is that in part 2? Is that really how part 1 ended? This game is trash. Things like that. No, this game's a classic. So this is on the box. I think that was the end of the game. So now I think the next one picks up from that way. The next one starts where you're running towards escaping out of that place. Spoilers. But yeah, this game ends weird. Very weird. It's like they just ended production like they had to end on that day. It's like we're going gold, we have to just freaking put what we have on the disc and ship it out. But yeah, I don't think it continues after the credits. I'll wait around, I'll cut it out, I'll edit out that part if it does happen and then just play it again. But yeah, that was Assassin's Creed 1. We finally finished this freaking game. Now I can move on with everything. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed 2 like I originally planned. I'll probably go into, I'm thinking of doing like the Yakuza series, because it's a series that I wanted to play and now it's on Game Pass. I have 2, so I don't have to worry about that. I think that was taken off of Game Pass. I want to play through 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 of the Yakuza series. Somehow I will make it through all those games one day. It is my goal. I will be playing flat out those games if I can, possibly on the channel, and then just trying to like pump out Yakuza videos, because those games, like I've been playing the Judgment games on my own time, and I played the first Yakuza and Zero, so those games are fun and entertaining, and I think it would be cool to just play and have fun with. But yeah, so I'll probably go into that. I don't think I'm gonna finish, unfortunately. What if I've been playing Psychonauts, and I think it's much too late to like finish Last Stop, because I mean that game, like there's no point in like finishing it on a YouTube channel, but it was a good game and it was like a indie studio. But I'll probably, in terms of Assassin's Creed, I might play 2 in between Yakuza, but I'm thinking of just doing like Yakuza series on the channel going forward until I finish the whole like collection. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, if you do watch the videos, and yeah, just thank you if you are watching the videos. I won't ask you to like, share and subscribe, but you know, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thank you, goodbye.